Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello there. How goes it? Ooh-wee. It has been a time. I feel like the music is still loud, but maybe it's not. What is my balance like? Let us see. I seem to be talking louder than the music. Let me turn it down a little bit more. Maybe. You'll let me know if I'm not good. Anyways, hi there. Welcome in. Welcome to stream. Welcome, welcome. All right. Let's get a couple more peeps up in here. Um. No, I have. Why would I have taken Tylenol? You got jokes. Hello, Queen Jazz. Transport Fever 2. Ayo. Exactly. That's funny. Tylenol wouldn't have worked for me anyway, but yes, yes, yes. Uh, so last week, anyway, well, first let's back up. How you doing today? How's your week been thus far? How was your weekend? Things like that, all the things. Um, I don't know what a weekend really is anymore, except for there are days that I am not driving Uber Eats, and there are days that I am, and I get a lot of exercise on those days. Climbing all the stairs of Austin and the surrounding cities, mostly surrounding cities. Um, but I took yesterday off and today off, and it's been very nice to relax. It's like having a job, but with not enough money. Uh, but I just need those for sure. That there was a lot going on over there. Indeed, relaxing is good. I don't think people understand that if you don't have a job, like the high paying, well paying. By the way, that is incorrect. I will. It is so incorrect. Anyway, how did your you had your interview thing right? I was thinking about this. I was like, oh no, I didn't get a chance to ask her. Then I was gonna like, I'll ask you on Sunday. Then we didn't have the family call. How did it go? Oh, why? Well, that's great, but why? That's a bummer. Ugh. Oh no. Did you find the diamond? Look, that's just a sign to get David to upgrade that diamond. Yeah, that's it. That's what that is. Oh, that sucks. Did you find it? That's crazy. Oh, lame, lame, but also understandable, but also lame. Ugh, that blows. Well, hopefully there will be another opportunity soon enough. That just sucks. I'm sorry, but I'm glad it went really well for you. Ooh, no diamond. Ugh. Well, time for an upgrade then. I mean, yeah, even though it's purely an accident that it's gone, I think it's not a terrible thing to have an upgraded uh, bling bling. Also true. Also true. See, and why would you say money is overrated? That's that's the real question I have for you. Anyway, I'm sorry you didn't get the position. Uh, guess it wasn't the time this time. I should have been. You're amazing. Anyways, I lied. I like money. Indeed, I like money. Uh, yep, that's that's a whole statement. That's a whole sentence. I like money. I love money, even. Not to an unhealthy point, that's for sure. I won't, do terrible things to get it. I say that, but I'm like, at this point, I might. At this point, I might. I don't know what terrible things they would be. I actually told mom that I was like, can I just take a picture of my shoulder and put it online and maybe people will pay me for pictures of that? Or if there's a place for bad feet, I could put it on badfeet.com for people who particularly like ugly feet. Because, I got those. So, but there's no such site, apparently. Rude, honestly. Uh, just desperation makes you do exactly. Um, exactly. Anyways, so let me talk about what's going on with the state of Obsidian. Because I actually started a different world three or four times, or like throughout the week, just like I don't think Obsidian's gonna make it. But then I was like, but everyone took their time to help name all these cities, like Charlie and Funktana and Funkadelphia, and I was like, I can't let those go, and Albero, and so I was like, and Blomont. So I said, let's try and make it work. So today, after I did my job hunt stuff that I do, um, I spent solidly like 3 hours reloading this game as I proceeded to fail at making money again. And finally, I was like, we can't have trains. Apparently, trains are not it right now. Usually, I can get a train in and it works well and it helps build money quickly. But apparently not this time. So I said, get rid of all the trains, add another line. So I got rid of the train on this line, even though we're still paying for maintenance of the track and the stops. I got rid of the train line that goes all the way from Charlie to Welling. Um, got rid of the train that was bringing the wheat over to the food factory, or the grain over to the food factory. And then I proceeded to, and this isn't the first time I tried that approach. Um, I accidentally upgraded all the trucks on some of these lines to not be able to carry grain or food, and then my money just tanked. I was like, we're going to start this again, because I was an idiot, because I didn't pay attention to what the truck actually moved around. And so then I got that fixed. Well, I reloaded the game again, and so with Charlie here, I was like, okay, I see we have another city over here, Funkadelphia, that we named last week. And so I was like, let me add a line in. We're moving people and we're moving goods, and also realized that Welling wasn't getting any food, even though they requested it in their first two. Those are the ones that are going to have the highest percentage of buildings requesting items and cargo. And so I was like, okay, let's add a line to bring the food here. Also connect this so that they don't have to go all the way through just Saint Jip. There we go. I keep ignoring the first two letters. And so I connected this line. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Tiny Pants. And yes, Funkadelphia is very fun to say, though I had spelled it incorrectly on the train line, but I fixed it. I'm just explaining what I did. Tell me how you're doing this week and all the things. Congrats on your 6 years at your position at Broussard's. So, fantastic. I saw that on LinkedIn. That's very cool. So yeah, tell me how you're doing. Hey, how was your nap also? Because I had a decent nap earlier too. Don't know why I needed it, but I was tired. I may have just been bored, and that's what I do when I don't have anything else I want to particularly do, but also I'm always sleepy. I forgot to take my iron yesterday, so that could be why too. Yes, it was. It's very strange and bizarre and fun, I guess. Then They always have that, and I don't usually pay that much attention. But since I'm always on LinkedIn because job hunting, that's a thing I see in my notifications. It just pops up for you. My sister, who has not worked at LIT in many years, just had a 15-year anniversary there, and I'm like, that's hilarious. Oh no, no nap. Well, hopefully this stream will be calm enough that you take a nap during it, and I'm okay with that. Or you can just wait till it's time to go to sleep, and then you'll have a good night of sleep. Was last week less busy for you? Indeed. All right. So I was explaining while you tell me what you did or whatnot, if you want. I was just updating. I connected the food route to Welling because they need food. They requested it, and so we were already delivering to St. Jip. So we did that. Made a new line between Charlie and Funkadelphia. I was also trying to figure out where do we get construction materials from, and that's what this factory does. This takes stone and turns it into cemats, as I like to call it. Good. I'm glad it was less busy. It seemed like it. But I think the stone is all the way over here. Holy cow, that was very fast and aggressive. All right, have fun. Have fun. Eat some good food. I had what one might call girl dinner or ADHD dinner, where it was green. I had broccoli, and then one of my friends made some pickles, and she gave me some of the pickles, some dill pickles, and so I ate a couple of dill pickle spears, homemade dill pickle spears. They're pretty good. They're a little bit spicy. So very differently balance of seasoning, but still pretty good for dinner. And that was it. That was my whole dinner. Right? You need you need a direct highway cutting through all the nature. Honestly, I don't think that's a terrible idea. It would just take so long. Oh goodness, we're what? There's an island here. There's an island here we'd have to go through, and then this. I was just thinking about flying it all, but a direct highway would also be very fun. But I would also like to reinstate trains because we're up to 5 million. Because I've literally, so I would definitely have way more money had I not spent time just letting it run for the past. Well, I woke up at 5:30, so since 5:30, and even before then it was running. But that's when I woke up from my nap, and I paused it before nap because I was like, I can't risk this going weird in my nap. Um, and so I went ahead and paused it. So before my nap, we had like 4 million. Then I let it run after my nap when I woke up and was eating, and I got up to like 17 million. But more importantly, I've been paying off the loans. We're down from 30 million to 14 million to pay, and I'm going to cut that down more because it's one of my favorite things to do is pay my debts. Uh, so we can make a direct train thing, train route for this. And I'm trying to see if there's anything else we can drag along with it. Maybe have extra stops. Like I'm looking at the coffee beans, the coffee farm, but I don't know where you process the beans, so that may not be possible. Oh yeah, the bean processing is over here, and you have to get it turned into coffee before you can turn it into food. Where is it? Oh, right here. Then you have to turn this into, then you can turn it into food here, and then you can drag it on over to Funkadelphia and wherever who needs it. Which Funkadelphia doesn't even need food. So I guess the real things that I'm working on today are trying to figure out, maybe the focus should be connecting cities. I'm trying to decide, is that a good idea? Is connecting cities and people because that's definitely a constant. But so is, cargo. But the cargo feels like requires more logistics because even just to make steel, either you have to take the trash from cities, which can be very slow, or you can take coal and where's the iron? Clear across the thing. Anyway, take coal over here, iron from somewhere else in this map, which I think is actually over here. Oh, iron is over here. So, iron plus coal to here to make the steel, to make tools or machines, or tools and machines. I think you need steel for both. So, my question is what is the next cargo to put together? I will say the C mats for construction materials would probably be easy, but also like airports are also a thing. And so but airports are so expensive and I don't think we're there yet. Um Especially if I would quit paying off the loan and actually start connecting people with trains and then start making good money that way. So let's do that. And we might have to take out more loan. What an inopportune place to put this highway though. And this station. And these houses. Because either I'm going to have to mulligan these houses, which 4 people live in this one. So I should also clarify that this has been running for 73 years. So we're in the 70s. So we've really come up from, the old school kind of vehicles to now we have the Beetle. The Volkswagen's really playing a huge part now. Which is cool. The most 70s and 60s cars you can think of. Boat cars, one might call them. So I'm trying to decide. So I think I want 2 different types of rail stations. I want cargo and I want passenger. And I'm also trying to figure out the best way to connect train lines with double tracks. But the problem with double tracks is that trains don't like to drive next to each other that much. I do repairs in this game, and that's also something. So let's also look at that too. Boop. So we have a lot of vehicles over here that need some help. Let's expand this. These are all the vehicles we have in the game. Yes, that is accurate. And so there's usually maintenance, but maintenance is pretty expensive. At the same time, it does help things last a little bit longer, but it's a lot of money in the front end that you may not always have. No, it's just a lot of money either way. The frequency of the maintenance is expensive in general. So if you don't have a good line setup that's already making big money, then it's going to be a little bit of an issue. So we need to update our trams and our trucks. Oh, everything's bad. Cool. Love that for us. Great. It's been sitting here long enough, and I normally, stay up on it, but it's been. This is the most recent thing I bought in like 1952, and so I need to update these because these have been going for, let's see, 21 years, which 1973. Yep, I did buy these in 1952. All right, so let's keep the money going because we can at least let it run while we make money. We're up to 3 million. These are all inner city, so let's grab all the trams on here. Inner city. I don't know why I have them as buses, but I'm not changing it today. At least we're getting newer stuff that is more efficient and a little bit faster and holds more people. Like these are incredible, but they're also more expensive, and that's the issue that we're going to definitely run into, is that things are just a little bit more expensive overall. But at least we're making money, so that's a plus. These are holding. This is holding 28 people. This is holding 32. This one holds 31 and has ornamentally lace. It goes 40 miles an hour, 40 kilometers an hour. This one goes 60. Well, how much? This one goes 60. I mean, it holds just a little bit less. Let's go with this one. Great. I can't wait till we get into, today times is what I like to call it. Where we have, familiar trucks and stuff like that. Okay, let's not get rambunctious about this. Let's solve one line at a time. Cargo. This is a lot of money. And we might have to take out more loan, but the more money we spend, the more money we make, theoretically. I learned that the hard way, that doesn't always equal up. But if it carries more and it's the same quantity of trucks, then we're definitely going to be making more. This holds all cargo. Let's update some. When can I afford it? I can afford it now. Let's update these. Okay. Let us borrow some money. Let's borrow like 20 million to update all of our vehicles. Well, up to the 21 million because I have a twitchy finger. And let's update all the vehicles. We're going to pause it so we don't. Okay, we use those. I forgot what truck I used. We're going to pause it so we don't lose the money so quickly. I don't think that's a thing I need to worry about, but it makes me feel better. This is all cargo. Great. This all. Okay. I was over here going, I wish there was a way so I could select all the ones on this that are the same type. You can kind of do that, but it also just works if you go to a line. This is the farm. This is moving the grain itself. More grain, more passion, more grain. Okay, grain, done and done. Okay, that was only one apparently. I try some days. It is so many trucks, but eventually we're gonna have the train. It's gonna come back in, and we'll be able to get the train going, and then we'll be making the big money. I could also show y'all one of my other games, one of my other worlds that I've been working on, one of my other states. That is, oh goodness, these are from 1905. Yeah, this was 61 years old, 1909. So, yeah, that needs to be replaced. Something bad. These are buses. Okay, so we're looking for passenger things. This only holds like 4 people, 6 people, same thing. So we want a bus. I guess we don't really want an ambulance or this Mercedes-Benz bus. That's crazy time. They aren't. They aren't. That is for sure. But the buses, the emissions, the bus is actually pretty decent. And then, you know what, we'll buy this bus today, and then in the next couple of days, there will be an update, or because we go to 1974 in a couple of months, it's going to just be like, hey, guess what? You have new buses. You're like, I just got new buses. Now I have to live with this one for a little bit until I can afford new ones. All right. So let's see. Where are we on this thing? Okay, we have more. We really said, no, you have to use this old vehicle from 1909. These are all supposed to be buses. No wonder everything's very bad. And we're all almost out of money again. Okay, at the very least, let's update these. Okay, we shouldn't have paused. Mistakes were made. Okay. Look, we'll get there. We'll get there. We got a lot of stuff going already. We've upgraded. We'll make more money. It'll be fine. I'm glad that the food factory is actually working incredibly fast, because instead of having a train load of 24 every like 20 seconds or so, it's now getting a constant flow of grain. So that's great. Um, just gotta make some money. Just make some money. Um, Now, what I could do is I could immediately delete everything on this track, on this road, and start the train again. But before I do that, we're going to let it keep going for now. But I want to set up 2 trains. I don't know if you see these pop-ups right here, of new stuff that's available, because once again it just turned 1974. And what did I say? We're getting all these new vehicles, new buses, new trams, new wagons in general for the train. But hey, we're already back up to 1 million, so we're making money incredibly fast. That makes me happy. But it could be faster. So let's try to do this again. Okay. I hope this works out. It's not been a good time thus far in terms of trying to get these trains to work. But I think I know how to make it. I know how to make it work. It's just I haven't had to do it in a long time. Why? And you'd think I'd be able to use this one. You really, you know what? We can definitely try. We'll make two different lines for this. This is an experiment. It may go horribly wrong. It may go horribly right. We'll see, won't we? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Luckily, train track's not that expensive, so love that for us. Oh, we already have catenaries for this. Okay. We don't even have electric trains. Do we even have? We finally have diesel, so that'll make things go a little bit faster. Too much slope? What do you mean too much slope? There's no slope. There is too much slope. That's okay. We'll just give it another shot here. These aren't even the same tracks. That's hilarious. Okay. Let's build another depot. A little bit further back. Yes, with a catenary. Who needs trees? We don't. Not here. Just fully decimating the environment. But hey, that's how we ended up with a whole forest in this area. It's because I said we just sort of decimated it, so I added a forest. So I'm offsetting my carbon footprint, I think is what that's called. And at a fraction of the price. Crazy. All right, we got these both hooked up. Great. Okay. I think I'm going to put in some signals so that we can at least mediate this whole issue. Mitigate? Mediate? Yep. Whatever. We're going to put these ever so often so that they can so that we don't have trains just sitting at stations because one's blocking a path even though they aren't on the same path. What was that lag? Weird. Okay, these are the most expensive train signals I've ever seen. No, I don't want them one way. Okay. Alright. Now let's add another line for the train because I didn't delete the line necessarily. There we go. And this is TRC C even. Welling Farms to Welling Foods. P2. Oh no, I need to sneeze. Oh goodness, my face. Don't do it. Don't do it, face. So here's the problem. I distracted myself by moving my head from side to side real fast. And I should know not to do that. I'm forever dizzy. So I did that and then made myself dizzy. And so I couldn't sneeze because I was dizzy. So we'll see what happens in the next few minutes. Okay. Buy vehicles. Everything's going to be so much more expensive. Oh, we changed to a different year again. Twice, apparently. So now we have even more demands and cars and stuff and things. All these fancy rail cars. I'm loving it. Said McDonald's. Okay. Those will eventually disappear, except they're in my way. Okay, good. I got rid of them very fast. Cool. Or up to 5 million. We're doing so good. So maybe we won't even get rid of the car part of this. We'll just have the train doubling up on what's already being done so things can happen even faster. Yeah, trains are expensive. That's a fundamental issue. Like, you're not going to get an engine with... That's new. I did go on another mod downloading spree the other day because I was like, I need more trains. And so then I went and got more train parts and stuff and things. How fast do we need this train? It's not going that far. I like it. 3 million. And then let's add some cargo. We're going for the wheat. Great. Those are so expensive. We got to balance out the cost versus the amount they're carrying. That ain't it, fam. That's 8. This one's holding 18. I think it'll actually be the better option, but what boring colors. These are carrying 33. Alright, we'll go with red. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. This is a mid-century American boxcar. Wonderful. This is if we want to go for New York Central or Northern Pacific or Seaboard Coast Online. Not online. Seaboard Coastline. I've never heard of that. Okay, we'll go with... Oh, this one even has options under... Hey, Boston and Maine. Let's go with it. Oh, no, they have Lehigh Valley because that's my favorite color, or at least one of them. 1, 2. That means we're going to be carrying 36 grain. Feels like not a lot. We're carrying whatever 18 times 3 is, 64? 54? I don't do math. Don't judge me. But that's going to be enough. We're going to set it on Welling Food Line. And then when we get so loud, interrupted me and everything. I forgot what I was saying. The train is very loud, especially if you have both the window and the train. Oh, it's auto saving. Okay. So I had an idea that one stream train. Let me click you. There we go. That I had a thought earlier today. I was like, I don't know what I want to stream, but I don't necessarily want to write music this week. It's not where I'm mentally am at the most part right now. But I was thinking, I wonder if it would be entertaining to watch me play GTA online and try to make money, either legally or just try to make money. And but I think that would have to be something I'd ask everyone watching. It's like, would you be interested in watching / listening to me play that? Because I love GTA Online. I haven't played it in a bit, and it makes me sad. Also, I need to make money because all my maintenance for my cars and my businesses are costing me so much money. I started off, last I played, I had like 14 million. I'm down to 9 million, and that's concerning. I don't want to go below that. So I need to play, but my partner in crime in playing it doesn't want to play, and she's playing other things. So, okay, train, how are you doing? I'm sure they have some, but most people are like who play this are like, we want the real sounds of these trucks and stuff and things. Which is such a wild thing. But here we are. Okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. Wait, are we still connected this close to the thing? Oh, I guess we are. The train is just... Okay, so we don't need this anymore. In fact, I don't think we actually needed it. You know what? Actually, incorrect. Oh, my brain was like, I don't know what this is. Do you know how... I think it would be hilarious if there was a Thomas the Tank and Thomas the Train theme, but only with certain engines, and only when you're zooming in on it, like at this view, and all of a sudden you're just like from afar, and you're like, ah! Because the concept of Thomas the Engine is incredibly terrifying when you think about it. Why do they have faces, A? And why does one have stubble? And that's a real thought-provoking thing I have to marinate on, honestly. Because no train should have stubble. Okay, so what I'm going to do... I'm going to rename this because this is the original one that I originally had for bringing the stuff to the cargo here. But I think I'm going to create a new line that recreates that original one so that they get even more, even though I don't think it's needed. But I also feel like the train's not getting its full use. It's not using up all 54. Yes. It's not using up all 54 of its um, capacity. So I want to increase that capacity by forcing the trucks to bring some over here. But that also be wasting money too. Especially when we're not even delivering that fat. Okay, you're just so loud. Like we're not even delivering all the ones that we have here as fast as one would think. Okay, so let's zoom in. Trucks. Okay, y'all are the ones going to Welling. Yeah, y'all are going over yonder. You know, there's an easier way to figure this out. I want to go to the manage vehicles here. Oh, we're auto saving again. Maybe I should have put auto save for 5 minutes. 5-minute intervals. Do we have new trucks? Yes, we do. I've been waiting for these trucks. Welcome in. Welcome in. And they go so fast. 36, 28. Yeah, I think that's going to be smart. The profits. The profits. Yes. All right. Let's see what else we can do. Yes, they came through and picked up all the ones that were just dying on this pallet. Also, what I need is for you to be on. There we go. That also makes it a whole lot easier. One's dropping off. You know what? Let's configure this. Sorry, trees. You're going to have to go. In fact, we'll even do this. Would be funny if there was roadkill in the game. Also, we can upgrade the streets too. I think we're up to the point where we can have highways and stuff. City roads, fast roads, things like that. These are highways. These are urban expressways. But I think just a regular highway actually ends up being cheaper. And I also want a bus lane. And I guess tram tracks. That's just going to make it all so much more expensive. But we have the money. We have the money. And that's what's so great. Let's let everyone go as fast as they want. Kinda. This one. Okay. I guess these out-of-country ones don't really need a tram track, but it's fine. We're here already. We're doing the thing. All right, we now have these connected so fast. Look at that. Look at that. It's going so fast. There may have been a hill there. That's why it all of a sudden went slow. Hard to tell. Looks pretty flat to me. I don't know why I just struggled. We should definitely do a Louisiana one. I'll have to find the right kind of tree assets because at the moment the tree assets are pretty everywhere but Louisiana. Not in a swamp. I was going to do a tropical one if I had to restart this world because I legit made 2-3 different restarts of the world. And by restarts, I mean just brand new worlds, different climates and everything. But today I decided, let me just hunker down, see where I saved last on this. It was when we still had money. And then I was like, okay, let's not lose all the money again. Because I also couldn't wait till like 1975 when they give us the ability to get up to like 50 million in loans. Because that didn't solve the problem overall. Okay, so we're going to drag this to terminal. Where's terminal? Okay. Terminal 1 is way over here, so let's put this on terminal 1. We have a lot of different trucks right now. Actually, I want to take whoever's on 3 and put them on 4. There we go. Okay. Great. We're managing this. This is going well. Let's remove the tram track because that's not necessary for this process. Oh, right as the autosave starts. Great. Love that. Cool. I'm not going to update the dirt road over there. Wonderful. Loving this. Now they're all going as fast as they possibly can. Oh, we have... I do like the local trucks. Thank you for telling me all the new vehicles. I will find it. Okay. I will find them when I go to buy something new. You're not doing as much as I thought you would. Let's get rid of you. Fancy. I want to upgrade these trucks. Manage vehicle. Because we have a lot on this particular line, and that might be why the train's not getting so much action. But it's starting to tick up, so that's fine. Grain? Do we not have a grain truck on this one? Oh, there it is. Okay. My phone did a thing. My phone, what did you do? Okay. There we go. Good, we're carrying grain in open. I just like to think it's going to yeet itself open at any moment. It's going to fly out into the highway, and then everyone's going to be like it's snowing, but it's just rice or something. Okay. I love when I only update that one vehicle, even though I meant to do all of them. It's always a fantastic time. Yes. Carry more. Do more work. I guess I should upgrade this road, but I'll only do a country road. I feel like a country road is sufficient enough for this. What is the speed? 80 kilometers. Fantastic. We don't need a bus lane. Don't need that. We just want it to be paved. We just want paved roads. Ooh. I can't wait till we're making enough money to have cool trains and fast trains. Maybe before the end of the stream, I'll go visit one of my other worlds that I've created. The one that I'm actively playing in when I do play. It'll be so cool. This really is going slow. I just don't know if it's equaling. I just realized that once again, y'all are only seeing about 2/3 of my screen. Like, you're seeing right at about here, whereas there's a whole other third of the screen, or 2/5. I don't have good spatial awareness. This is a known fact. There's a lot of the screen that y'all aren't seeing. I could always scoot over. Every time I look at this, I'm like, it's like a pond. No, it's grain. It's more grain. It's a farm. Um, okay, we got highways, we got country roads. Yes, yes. They're actually getting this volume down. Great. I do think this is going to pose a problem. We might have too many on this line now. So it's time to say goodbye to you. Goodbye. I want to build up another stockpile. Yes, yes. Doing good, doing good. Alright, so I don't know if the train is even necessary, but we're going to keep it running. We need to get another train. We need to get the people train now. I almost want to make it like a metro train like we have here in Austin, where you just it's only like two cars long, and it goes pretty fast down this one, in a straight line up and down between downtown Austin. I'm pretty sure it goes like one line goes from North Austin to downtown Austin, and the other side goes from downtown Austin to South Austin. But I've never been to the South Austin version because I'm in North Austin. But I recently found the train station that's closest to me instead of the one that's further on down, and now I'm excited to ride the train down there if I ever had a reason to. Look at this place updating. This is so fun. I love watching the houses update, upgrade. Eat a burger. It's a restaurant. Wonderful. Truly, I do too. I think trains are. After going to Japan and experiencing trains there, I'm like, this is something that is completely doable. But that was also a lot of people on a train. There's still a lot of personal cars, but the transportation system is just incredible. Like, we never needed to rent a car or even call Uber if it existed at that. Uber existed in 2015. We didn't need to do any of that. We could hop on a train or a bus, and we were able to get anywhere. Also, we walked, and it was still. Man, I would love to do. I need to go back to Japan. That was incredible. But I really think that's definitely the way to go. And Shinkansens or the bullet trains are so fast. I mean, you can get from Tokyo to Kyoto in 5 hours. Or less. I don't know. I slept every time we got on one because that's how I don't get car sick and motion sickness. Also, I'm always tired. So, there's something I wanted to do, so I'm just staring at the cars turning. Well, luckily you can go without having to go visit family. That's one of the appeals of, going somewhere that no one else is. You go and you could have, but also it's relatively cheap to stay in like an apartment in Airbnb. Even hotels are super cheap. And they're high quality for being so cheap. What we consider cheap here, like a Motel 6 or something like that, that's pretty that's pretty normal price. That's like a Holiday Inn Express over there versus, you might have bed bugs. I don't know. I don't stay at Motel 6s. I lived in a hotel. We didn't have bed bugs. Terrifying, though. Man, people living in hotels, though, that's a rough time. No matter how they got there, that's still a rough time. This seems to be a collecting road. Oh, this is the arterial, apparently. Okay. That's a collector. True, but weirdly enough, you don't need that much translation over there. They give it to you. Indeed. Don't let them bite. Don't get bed bugs. Don't get lice either. Rules of my life. Don't have bugs. And if you're going to have a bug in your place, I would prefer a roly-poly so I can play with them for a hot second before I yeet them out the door. Because I don't kill them if I can help it. Because I like roly polies. I'm seeing some traffic here. That's making me a little bit uncomfortable. Do we have stoplights yet? What a weird place to put the light. You're so loud, bus. That's one of the ones we need to upgrade. But these are also stoplights from Japan. I have a whole Japanese pack in here. I have a lot of pack from here. I love roly polies. Ladybugs, as long as they're red. I lived in Michigan for a hot minute, and they have orange ladybugs, and those are the ones that bite. And those are the ones that in the winter, if you have any amount of heat in your house, which you do, at night you'll be sleeping, you'll wake up, you're like, what's that on the ceiling? What's covering everything in my house? And they just crawl out of every crevice that you didn't even know of your things in your house, and you're just like, oh, there's just biting ladybugs everywhere. Crazy. And then in the morning, you don't ever see them again. You're like, I don't know what kind of zombie horde was that? Well, it's ladybugs that bite. And they don't bite if you don't mess with them, but still, I'm just like, that's surprising that that was a situation I lived in. You know what? I don't hate the feeling. But if I thought about it for too much, I got the ick about it, and I was like, I don't like it. The valid point. All right, we are up to 10 million. That's telling me we need a train. So let's get a train. Do we have a depot? Yes, we do. There we go. This line is no longer put together, and that's fine. We'll build a new. We're gonna do it. Okay, so bloop, 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 bloop. We have Welling, St. Jip, and Charlie. We're gonna then add Funkadelphia at the end, but we just want to get the line going right now. This is intercity train. Intercity train. This is Welling. I should have just named it Willing. Welling to Charlie. Great. And so now, I don't even know what that does. I pressed I and I expected something to happen. Nothing did, and and then it confused me, and I felt dumb. All right. We need a train. Do we have electric trains yet? No. We have diesel. Can you not? Okay. Okay, so this is a $4 million engine. 6 million. Okay, that's actually what I wanted, was this. You know what, that's fine. This looks kind of like a metro. This is a rail bus, as they call it, but it's an engine and passenger thing all on its own. It only carries 36 people. And that's fine. Let's build a whole train. Okay. We want this train to go a decent speed, but we also don't want it to be, too expensive. Well, speed equals cost, so we're not going to do that. We're going to go with the 104, which honestly is probably on a curve most of the time, so it's not going to be going that fast to begin with. This is a Southern Pacific engine. Add, and then let's add some passenger wagons. Actually, let's add the we have. Ooh. See, this train just looks so cool, and I'm just like, I want this train. Tram 1, that's understandable. You're a little bit older now. It's fine. Let's get a couple of train cars that's carrying 46 people. It's carrying 69 people. Haha, funny number. All right. And let's go with. Oh, come on. We need 300,000 more. Really? We're just going to do this? Okay. Never mind. Just kidding. I was going to go buy it. I was like, well, we made it to 14 million. And it was like, just kidding. We switched gears. Roly polies are such a good and cute bug. Uh, they're little legs. They're little legs. Those are the only bug legs I will accept. Okay. Yes, yes. All right. People, it is your turn. You have 3 ways of getting between your cities, these cities. You can take the tram/bus between Charlie and St. Chip and Welling, or you can get on the train that goes exponentially faster than any mode of transportation. Yet, why is that $128,000 for maintenance? That's fine. That's a-okay. Once again, what an unfortunate place to put your house when I'm just going to have to do a mulligan on it. Shh, you're so loud, train. I guess I should put a train track down here, I suppose. Would be smart. Or a station, I mean. Okay, at least we don't need a whole new train, for it already exists. Okay, station, train. Okay, there we go. I do like a modular train station where I have more power. Alright, so, but we're gonna do this thing where we have a road already. It's gonna have a bus lane, it'll have a tram track. How much is this? 42,000. This is good. All right. Then we shall put the train station. Yeah. All right. Wonderful. Look at that. That looks so fun. I love it. Then we're going to put a bus stop before we connect the train tracks. Oh no. Why did everything freeze? I'm so scared I haven't saved it forever. No. We shall not. We shall give it a moment. I swear if I have to start all over again from 19 whatever that was I was at. I should have saved. I should have known. Now, the question is stream also frozen or is it just me? Alright, let's hope. Let's hope that the what is that stuff called? The thing is fixed. Okay, stream is not frozen, so that's great. We're gonna see if the auto saves saved. We shall see. I'm so scared. Good, it's back up. Great. I want to punch myself in the face. Okay. Okay. And no, the answer is no. That it did not carry through with all the saves. So all the work that has been done in the stream and up to this point today, for like multiple hours at this point, all undone. Because for some reason autosaves don't matter in a crash. I think it just loses, everything that was in the. I don't know. I don't think we've done that much, so I think it's gonna be okay. It's just getting that money was everything. So I guess the thing to do now is to. But I had upgraded roads and everything. And it's going to take forever for this to load. So let's have a chat. Tonight I am drinking the same thing that I drink every time I stream. And that is a Crystal Light wild strawberry, which has caffeine in it. Not that I need the caffeine, I just really like the wild strawberry flavor. After having raspberry lemonade for multiple years, I'm over it. I do like the regular raspberry flavor, but there's just something about the tartness of the wild strawberry flavor that is divine. I haven't found anything that is just as good as this one. Oh, that's good. I don't like the peach. I don't like peach flavor in general. Um, but my sister loves that one too. Oh, that's got to be more pleasant than the base contrast fluid flavor. Helps go down a little bit smoother. I think I'd be a little bit upset because if it didn't taste exactly what it was supposed to taste like, and then so I got some weird version of the wild strawberry flavor, and then all I could do was taste the contrast dye in that. Oh, I would be so upset because I don't need it to be changing my flavors that much. I'm so sad right now. I'm sitting here looking at this load again. I'm just like, I hate it. Normally, I save after I finish any sort of line I've been working on. Um, right. Terrifying, silly, and weird. I had to get an ultrasound once. I forgot why we were looking uh, in my gut or whatever, but I had to get an ultrasound and they made me drink a whole lot of fluids. And I was like, I can't drink anymore. I am full. I'm sloshing as much as possible. And it wouldn't be so bad if it didn't already take forever for this game to load because it's doing simulations, it's doing all sorts of stuff. Like this is when I would normally walk away, make myself a drink. Um, Once again, usually Crystal Light. Um, do literally anything else but sit here and watch this load. Also, my efforts to make money, I will say, I've also been playing on those apps that are like play games to make money, and I've actually made like $5 playing games. Oh look, it's loading faster now. Once it leaves the first portion, it's like it goes pretty fast, and it gets to the end, and it's just like, you want to start playing again? Oh, luckily, Crystal Light is sugar free. That's its whole. It's the whole stick, the whole stick behind it. But understandable. Today, I made myself two breakfast sandwiches because once I learned that you can make eggs in the microwave, that made it exponentially easier for me to want to make a sandwich. And so I made some. I made a couple of them for lunch slash brunch. I was like, this is breakfast sandwich number one, and then lunch sandwich number two. And so I ate them, and they were delicious. It's been 50 years, and now we've gone back to the in past. One day, someone's gonna make a steampunk version of this. You don't microwave them for the entire time that it requires to cook them. You cook them for either 30 seconds at a time or 10 minutes at a time. 1 minute at a time. I go 1 minute at a time, and then as I get towards the end, I go 30 seconds. They don't get rubbery, and you stir them up. I don't know. I just had a good recipe that I found online, and they don't get rubbery at all. They taste the same out of the skillet, unless I'm making my eggs wrong. But no, they're not rubbery. Back at it again. I'm gonna need you to suffer. I'm gonna be a tornado now. At least I know what needs to be done to make this worthwhile. So we're going to kill the train. I don't care if there's 32 people. Y'all gonna have to walk from the forest. I don't know where they go, but they definitely go. We're also going to delete the line. Yes, please delete. Thank you. All right. And we're going to why do I have 10 million? This is not the same as it was. It's like I have the money from the crash, but none of the time. Yeah, we're back at Steam. I'm not going to complain about the money that I actually already earned, so let's go. Let's get to it. All my fast streets are gone, though, but it's fine. All right. Yeah, they're scrambled. I don't eat my eggs any other way. Um, I do put a fried egg on burger sometimes, but other than that, it's always scrambled. I'm not much of a liquidy egg person. Oh, I also really like my eggs in the Japanese style of tamagoyaki. Absolutely love my eggs like that. It's been a while. I should make that with my ramen sometime soon. All right, we've now connected that. Let's get a line in there. This is for food. Okay. I think I don't want it to replace that. So we're going to, the bus is going to come in or the truck is going to come in. That's even better right there. All right. New line. For sure. For sure. I would do raw look. Raw eggs and dough slash batter. They're the best eggs because it's in dough slash batter. I don't know about so much batter, like cake batter, but cookie dough, I'm here for it. I'm willing to take that risk upon my life and I will enjoy it. And it'll be a good day. And if I die from it, I would have died happy. Maybe. Still unclear if that's exactly how I want to go. Okay, this is truck cargo line from Welling Foods to Welling. I don't know if you know this, but this is now my 5th time to make these lines. I said change. Okay. And let's buy the vehicles. Cargo. We're back here again. This is so great. I love it so much. All right. Off you go. I said off you go. All right. And then let's change this to PTB or public transport bus for Charlie because I made that with the tool so it always names it whatever the heck it wants. And I'm not having it today. I'm not in the mood anymore. All right. Let's change the color. All right. Great. Love it. That's now set up. Let's change this line. From there, shut up, to here. Great. Now y'all will go, and I need you to have more vehicles on the line, so I'm going to need y'all to just clone yourselves. Thanks. But this is not a bad thing. Just set us back, and now I'm going to save because I'm not going to let that happen again. Obsidian. Yes, that's the name of this save. Yes. Yes. Okay. I like a fried egg on burger. I like scrambled eggs if I'm going to have it for breakfast. And honestly, I don't know what other types of I like a poached egg, like something like egg drop soup and in my ramen. I tend to poach an egg there, kinda, but not like the full poach. It's scrambled, and then I drop it in there, so it's all ghosty. All right. We're not quite ready for that yet. We need. No, I already did that. I say that now. I'm not sure. Did I put? I did put trucks on that line. I also put trucks, more trucks on this line. Great. Uh, Charlie, you're good. Let's go ahead and update you so you can carry more people around in general, without us having to wait till 1976. Okay, replace. Since we have the money, may as well do it. 8. This one carries 31. It's also faster. But these cost so much less than this new one. The Gaggenau? Gaggenau? I don't know. I don't know. Replace. I want some cookie dough. I want some cookies. Like, I wish I had the funds to buy some crumble cookies. Oh, it would be so good. Maybe not crumble. I just want some good. I should buy some chocolate chips next time I go to the grocery store and make myself some cookies. I mean, I do like crumble cookies. I actually got to deliver crumble cookies for the first time the other day. And unlike the person who delivered to me back when I still had money, I didn't eat a whole cookie out of it. Well, you don't have to eat it. Don't eat crumble cookies. I like crumble sometimes. I just I wish we had an insomnia cookies here. Tiff's treats are fine, but I like all the creativity of, the giant cookies with way too much stuff on top. I mean, it's all cookies. I'll eat them. I'm not that choosy. I would like some cookies though. I had some Oreos the other day and I was like, these are still very classic, very good. Luckily I got one of those half a sleeve things, and it was also double stuffed, so you got half the cookies because, they're bigger, but they wanted to keep the same size. You know what cookies I haven't gotten in a while? Those are the Wunderkeks, which is a cookie place here in Austin that delivers around the world, but they are incredibly good cookies. I forgot about them because you can now order them on like DoorDash. They were worth it. Oh, where did you get where'd you get the cookies from? I know you said they came from New York City, but what are the cookies? Because when I have that job again, I'm gonna buy some good cookies. I'm gonna buy the good ones. Okay. I do need to get rid of this train line, or it's gonna slowly count down this. Manage line. Delete. Get on out of there. All right. Very cool. That sounds incredible. Okay. Probably not a great thing to be talking about cookies because now my stomach's growling. It's like, you want sweets, and I'm like, I mean, always, but calm down. We're not gonna get any because not unless I have some peanut butters on crackers. I don't keep sweets in the house. Wunder cakes are also thick, and I love those. Whew. You should see ads for them all the time on Instagram, but I assume they're still around. Sup autosave. Thanks for making everything a little bit more terrifying. Okay. Why are you going so slow? That's your top speed. Okay. Sorry for interrupting you. Goodbye now. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Yeah, no. The train doesn't reach that far. I don't know why it did in the last run of this. That's why I have this whole thing. Why did it suddenly reach further? I am so confused. I am Confucian. I do love me some thick cookies. Okay, so it looks like we might need more buses on this track. Oh, there's only 47 people there. And a collective 66 there. Okay, so I just love that they gave us the money that we actually had stocked up back for some reason. Oh, look, I don't even have to pull a mulligan just to complete this line, but I'm not going to do that now. I will, however... I'm sorry, we're only in 1918 at this point. We don't have highways. I do want to put this together. I want to get this in on this line now. I wonder why. I guess it was easier to go around the tiny hill that it still went up and over. Look at these classy cars, though. Like, look at that. Don't drive while sleeping, my dude. Why are you yawning? Zachary O'Neill. Do people name their kids Zach at that time? David Robinson, quit yawning. None of these cars have AC or windows. They have a windshield at best. Don't hit a rock because your tire is going to go flat so fast. It got really loud in the industrial area. Anyway, let's make a bus line. I like to keep these bus stops classy. Oh, it doesn't exist because I did it later. All right, classy, but not as classy as the one I would like it to be. All right, so I guess really what I want to do is have a space for them to get on the bus, for the inner city bus, and also start their trek through Funkadelphia. Alright, let's build this line first. Funkadelphia, here we go. Bloop. Bloop. But also incorrect. The last time I did this, I put this in the middle of the city because I tend to skip the middle of the city for some reason. Like it's not a whole central hub, and so I decided I really wanted to do that. Except the last time it wasn't filled in like this, or maybe I came through and gave us roads. That's probably what happened. Oh, David Robinson, I'm sorry for peeking in on your life for so long. Close. I'm not spying on you. Alright. Alright. Sorry for the mulligan. Oh, you did your own mulligan. I feel like it's a little gift. Thank you. Wish you would have used a better road, but you know what? I can't be choosy like that. They're doing their old mulligans, and that's always a little bit concerning. Okay. Autosave. Thank you. Even though you don't really help if it crashes, but that's fine. We got our first planes. Save game. Okay. Okay. Maybe that's how I ended up with an empty space. It's because I was doing streets and stuff like that, and then it, just sort of. Oh, we went to a year that updated our bus stops. Yay! Love that. I think this is actually a really good spot for this. There we go. And then let's make some money while we outfit the place. Mm, I think they'll be taken care of by this one. Or maybe I can put it here. Yeah, that's fine. And that's next. And then when they leave, go from here to here. They can turn right or they can turn left, so I'm going to make them turn right. Then here or here. I guess here's fine. No, there's already one there. If we turn the corner and add in, street, that'll be good. That'll be good, right? We'll even make it funny shaped. Because no mulligans here today. Not yet, at least. There we go. All right. New line. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Great. That is such an obnoxious color of red. So we're going to put it on the same color as the rest of the public transportation local lines. PTB. And this is Funkadelphia. It's kind of like eminent domain, but mostly Mulligan is just undoing what was done, deleting someone else's house. Eminent domain is legally taking over someone's house so you can do whatever you need to, like deleting it or deconstruct it. What does Google say a mulligan is? Because I'm curious what it says it is. I've also heard it's a term in golf too, I think. Okay, so I want trams. Give me trams or give me death. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, an extra stroke in golf is what I've always heard it as, but uh, yeah, it's used in so many ways. I doubt. I mean, it's not that shocking that it doesn't know what it is in any other context. I picked it up from watching someone stream named City Planner Plays, and also his YouTube videos. Incredible. He's an actual city planner, um, and yeah, one might. I'm an extra stroke in golf. I mean, I guess yeah, but I guess if you hit it into a pond, then it's called a drop shot that you get to take now, and it uses up a whole stroke. But yeah, mulligan. Well, it's like a do over. So yeah, not incorrect. It's a do over. Just a funny name for it. Okay, so now we have the tram line ready to go. We need a depot for both road and tram. And what I will do is I will put them right smack dab in the middle. I won't remove any trees. I think that costs extra money. No? It doesn't cost anything extra? Cool. We'll add more trees on if we need to. Alright, first for the tram. We got 6 million. We're not making bank like we were before right now. Or maybe because we just keep placing things. We're making the same amount of money. We're just quick with it. Alright, this is between Charlie and Funkadelphia. Great. And then this one is for the public transportation. We have what? 10. Okay, there we go. There we go. Wonderful. All right. And then, do we have our streets yet? Yes, we do. Let's upgrade. Let's go fast, is what I'm saying. Why don't you ever update little thing every single time? All right. Let's also, because we hit 1922, so they gave us highways. Yay. So we're going to update. We have a tram track. I don't know why it's not giving me the option. You know, that's fine. And then we'll get this one going. Why? Oh. Alright. Then the rest of this can be the 6-lane option. There we go. We're all moving faster. Okay. Oh, we have roads. Don't need tram out here, so no. Great. Wonderful. Wonderful. Somehow this is going even faster than before. Though the money situation, not quite there. But I have paid off so much of it. Alright. I'm not mad, just disappointed. Yeah, I don't need 2 lanes for that. 1 lane is good. Don't even need to upgrade that. Okay, how are we doing over here? We have so much. Why are we not? Oh, because we're still only picking up 7 at a time. Are we capable of updating this line with better trucks? No. We haven't hit the 70s, so we don't get Mack trucks yet. Anyway, do y'all have, and this is talking to everyone in chat, what do y'all have any plans for this week? This week slash weekend. Okay. Why are we surviving though? Like, why surviving though? Who's out to get you? Who do I gotta fight? That's a weekly thing, right? A one-on-one. I used to have those. Oh, okay. True. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I think a lot of people do live in survival mode, but I think at some point people start to thrive. But survival is always on the front of everyone's mind. But that's also the bottom of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You know, the pyramid. That's still a thing. Um, 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, that's cool. Mine was every week, and I was okay with it. I know that Denise hated it, but I didn't mind it. But I also had decent managers. We had the same manager for a while, and then they split us up, and that's fine. But her managers weren't near as cool. Okay, so what else can we do? We have money. We have money coming in. We're still doing well on that front. Um, we have people waiting to go places. 57 people ready to go to St. Gyp, apparently. No one wants to go to Funkadelphia, which is unfortunate because it's a real funky city. And only a few people in Funkadelphia, and they are trying to go to Charlie. But I'm guessing St. Gyp is really the little like it's kind of a big city. I don't know. Welling seems to be getting a lot more stuff happening. Let me save. And I'll tell you what I do before we play this again on stream. I'll make sure we get us back up into like the 80s. It truly does sound like something Florida. Funkadelphia, it's right next to Manatee County. I don't know. Arkansas has Arkadelphia, so that's a thing. And then, of course, Philadelphia is in Pennsylvania. Sometimes I wonder how we arrived at some of these names for these cities. Like, I understand, like, a lot of them might be from Native Americans, indigenous names, and that's fantastic. Love that. But how do we... where does Delphia? No, I don't remember that. What is Texadelphia? Other than a restaurant. I read that part. But where was it? What did they serve? Things like that. I have all those questions. Okay. That makes sense, and it's probably Greek. Mm, that's not what I want. What I do want is this. Okay. Okay. Delphia etymology. Looking this up real quick. Delphia. Go. Go. Okay. I guess it doesn't want to. How about we just do Philadelphia etymology? Greek words from filio and brother. Okay, filio meaning love, and brother meaning adelphos. No wonder the city of brotherly love. Okay. Cool. Tex-Mex and cheesesteaks. That kind of hurts my brain. Interesting. Fascinating. Okay, let's see if we can make more money. How is our food delivery going? 30. We need more on this line. So we need more trucks. Let's only add a couple more. That was so incredibly loud. Let's also look at how many's being delivered. How many? Oh, yeah. Let me fix this too, because this is also another thing I had done. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. Since I've been delivering for Uber Eats for the past almost month, if not month at this point, I really found great joy in discovering new restaurants, though I haven't had a chance to eat at most of them, or any of them actually. I have been able to enjoy the smell of the food if it has a smell. And there's some really great Indian restaurants out there that people just don't know about, and it's a little bit sad. And maybe they do, but it's incredible smelling. Okay. I've really enjoyed the smell of certain places. Though there was one place I picked up from, and I was like, why does your food smell burnt? And it was a little bit disappointing, but other than that, it's been incredible. Okay, let's fix the terminals. Is that not? Where is Brody Lane? I don't know where that is. We want this on terminal 1. We want this one on terminal 4. Yes. It's Austin. Okay. Cool. And we have still 75 for this one. Saint Jip, are you good? You're barely getting your needs met. 1926. Cool, love it. Um, how many are actually delivering? Too many are actually delivering. So we're gonna get rid of some of y'all. You are unnecessary. 7 vehicles is definitely a little bit too much. Yeah. Because we used to have to take Brody Lane to get to your cousin's old house. I think it's probably south. I don't know. There's a lot of streets out there. I've been running those streets. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's also save that again because every time I'm going to save every 5 minutes. Every time I see it auto save, if I remember, I'll save it again because I'm not having this happen again. Okay. Let me not breathe right into the microphone like that again either. Happiness truly comes in the form of a delicious drink. All right, so what a nice little church, little abbey. Oh, it's a residential building. Forget you then. I was gonna be nice and leave you there, but you're useless. Bus lane and electric. Yeah. It's very Austria coded. All right, at some parts, I should say. Um, I legit dozed off in my chair earlier, woke up to like $5 million, and I was like, "This is great." It was by design. I dozed off in my chair. Just I wasn't. It was before I decided I should take my full nap. Um, okay. Why is this road so crooked? This I guess they didn't really have the tools to say, let's dig out this hill just a little bit and then make a straight line about it, but no, they didn't. They decided not to on purpose. Also, this can be done better. This is highway goes from oops. I'd actually mean to get rid of that building, but here we are. It's okay, they came back twofold. Look at that. They already came back. They said, you can't keep us down. And then they didn't. So I'm not going to worry about them anymore. Alright. Also, where's the next nearest town? We have this one up here, Malvern. Not a terrible name. I also realized that there is the oil circle over here, where you go from your crude oil over here through the little hill there to the refined oil, which comes over here and gets refined even further into fuel. And then at that point, then it can start being delivered to Welling and Malvern and, you know, other places. Funkadelphia. Even though they don't need that much oil or that much fuel. Yeah, they only have 2 places that need it. I'll get them a helicopter when that's available. Um, really, this is definitely a difficult map in the sense that everything's so far away from where, like the raw resources to the processing, then to the people who need it. And I've gotten to a point where I just either have what feels like mosquitoes worth of helicopters flying, you know, what looks like cargo in a video game that, your drops in a video game where you're trying to pick up ammo in the middle of a battle, that like that. Or I think I want to definitely do more air travel in terms of having airports that can do cargo and then have a couple of cargo and people airports. But not every city gets an airport. That's a lot. Like if I make an airport, it's definitely going to be like in between these three cities, and then it'll fly to the opposite side of the map, or maybe two different sites. Like this is a decent site between Warwick and Fontana, or maybe right here where it's just like a travel between Beaumont and Houston or something like that. But it's Fontana, Bishop's Waltham, and Warwick. I guess Sirenton is down here too. We should probably connect these two, but we're not making money fast enough. Why does it feel like it's going so slow? Go faster. Let's check we got 4 vehicles on that. We got, no one wants to travel. Okay. 3 on this one. This one has 8 stops. This one has fewer than that. This one has, nope, the same amount of stops. But this one has 1 more vehicle than the others. What about you? You have 6 stops, or 7? 6? But you also have a forward and backward. It's such a small town, too. We should probably build this up into an actual connected roads and everything, or it's just going to continue being weird about it. Man, there's just not a lot going on in Charlie. They're like, I'm good in Charlie. I'm not leaving anywhere. Funkadelphia is like, get us out of here. But it's also like a big town. Like, look at these tall buildings and the roller skate thing. We're not even in the 50s. We don't even have poodle dresses yet. Anyway, they have 6 on a 9-stop route. They have 4 vehicles on a 9-stop route. They're doing okay. We definitely need to get the machines going, but again, this is one of those things that you need stuff from all across the map. Like, you need the silver that's been put into a bar form, and you need the steel, but again, the steel requires you to have iron from all the way over here and coal from over here. I guess you could produce it here, or if you wanted to have trash, like what is this called? I mean, it's trash, waste, but it's technically recycling, metal recycling. I just don't know why it's all so far away. I guess that's part of the challenge, but it's so far. Like, where's the nearest forestry place? Like, we need to make machines, so we need some planks. And to get planks, you need a forest and a lumber yard. And for some reason, that's all the way over here, which means you need to bring it by train or fly it clear across the board on the same latitude. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. If I want to make fuel based off of the oil sand, again, it's going incredibly far. And I would use boats if they didn't make me want to slit my wrist. Goodness gracious, it's so slow. They go 30 kilometers an hour, which is incredibly slow, like 15 miles an hour. I'm not doing that. I would never hurt myself. I would absolutely hurt other people first. Anyway, um, so now we're just trying to. It's so slow going. Especially after I spent so much time paying off all these loans. I am incredibly bummed out. Save. It's been a minute since I thought about it. So we definitely need to connect more cities. We have the city north of Welling. We have Malvern. And then Malvern and Camborne. Okay, we need new names. I need a couple of more names. This is going as fast as it can. This is at 3 times speed already. You want to? I can show it to you in slow motion, or what feels like slow motion. New Mexico. Oh, that person made it home. That's funny. Ooh, look at this fancy lady. Look at her in her little pink business suit thing. And her gloves on like she's gonna go kill someone. Turns out she's a contract killer. Um, okay, New Mexico. That'll be Malvern. A city called New Mexico. That's funny. All right, one more name. Oh, I see Biscuitville. Got it. They specialize in baked goods. Biscuit looks wrong. I do not know why. But we have Biscuitville. All right. I just missed it because it was in all caps at first, and I didn't see it. It was too obvious. But we got it now. We got it though. We're good. We're gravy. Biscuits and gravy. Ayy. Okay, so if we have steel, we can make tools, but it requires going from logs to planks, planks to tools, which is honestly more direct. And then we can deliver straight to New Haven. I'm going to change this to Old Haven because we already have a place with new in it, so Old Haven. The train, whatever train that's going to go between Biscuitville and wherever, is going to be called the gravy train. That's all I'm saying. That's such a good, that's hilarious. I'm here for it. Or they could take the gravy boat, but it's incredibly slow and I refuse. Why does it feel this was going so much faster? So what did I not update? Oh wait. I was going at 1 time speed. I forgot I was showing how slow it was. Drive, my people, drive. Oh, I know why I'm not making money as fast. Because all the vehicles are slow. That's why. Do I have all my vehicles on every? Do I have vehicles on every line? That's something I do need to look at ever so often. All right, now we have two vehicles on this one between St. Chip and Welling, and then, all right, Charlie, you got two. You don't have that many people trying to go places within Charlie because it's all walking distance, but that's fine. Um, yes, yes, yes. Can't wait to upgrade all these vehicles. All right, we have vehicles on all of our lines. I know I just looked at them, but I didn't actually check the full quantity of all of them, especially these ones. So Welling has 7 vehicles on the line. St. Jip has 5, and this one has 12. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Well, y'all, this has been what one might call a crapshoot. Um, but it's okay. We're kind of back at equilibrium. At equilibrium, yeah, we're back at it. We've done the thing. Uh, Even though we're still 40 years before where we ended before the crash. Um, but we're back. We're making money again. It's a little bit slow because literally everything's slow, but we will be back up to speed, and I'll play it. I'll like let it run and get money again and pay off the loans and stuff. And so the next time I play this will be in like 2170. We'll see about it. Monkeys think it's hilarious. Anyway, don't shoot the crap. Indeed, it is nasty. Don't touch it. Don't anything. Just toilet flush. Anyways, next time we play this, maybe next week, maybe not. We'll see. Um, I will be in a better situation and saved, and that'll be great. But it is the end of the stream, and I'm so bummed out. I can't say I'm that bummed, but definitely the energy is lower because of the crash. But we're doing okay. That's going to be it for the stream. I hope y'all have a great rest of your Monday. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. And hopefully, I'll see y'all next week. I hope so too. Good news would be great. Um, yeah. So, y'all have a great one. I love you all. I'll talk to your faces soon. Good vibes all day, day. Bye. Okay, I love you. Bye bye.